Okay, we're on to the final step of recovering your book, and that's adding the end pages into the inside of the cover. So, just right here, and I'm also using scrapbook for this part too. And I pre-measured it, and it's just double the size of one of your pages. So, that's pretty much it. And it's okay if it's a little bigger or a little smaller. It's not really a big deal. So I'm just fitting these, seeing if they work okay. And you just go ahead and fold them down the middle. And it should work like a charm. All right. To do this, you go ahead and glue the actual paper. Well, if you want to do it on the book, because the nature of scrapbook paper is it's a lot less forgiving than 100% cotton or linen papers would be, then go ahead and paint the inside front cover with glue. And don't go too far to the edges because you don't want the glue to be on the cover paper. Just go ahead and get that glue really good. And do a little bit into the crease, but don't do the whole inside of the first page. So you can go ahead and get in that crease. Do a bit of that. If you wanted to cover the entire first page, then go ahead. But I just usually leave mine free and loose. Okay, once you have the center covered in glue for that, go ahead and do the edges on the actual paper, because these will show the stuff. This is probably where an extra, or a smaller brush would come more in handy, because you don't have as much coverage area that you need to do since we did the inside of the book. And I know I said that gluing is the hardest part, and I completely agree still. But gluing the end papers is probably the most challenging part, especially when you're working with scrapbook paper, because if you don't get it down right, then it's hard to pull it up, which you would normally be able to do otherwise. Okay, so then once we get that outside edge covered, we are pretty good to go. And go ahead and try and line it up as best as you can. Get it into that crease first. Push it back. And then go ahead and pull it right into place on your cover. This way. And with other papers, it would be a little easier to kind of scoot it with the glue underneath. But with scrapbook paper, once it's there, it's kind of, I mean, once the glue is on it and you put it in place, it's gonna be in that place. So, which can be a good thing too. So go ahead and smooth that right on. If you make any creases, just use your bone folder or whatever other tool you have to get it right into place where you want it. Binding journals this way is also a really cute way to add a personal touch to a journal. So it doesn't just have to be for books that you're reading or whatever. Binders also, if you wanted to recover a binder, you could do this as well. And then the end papers, you wouldn't have this part, you just have that one side covered. Okay. Go ahead and fold it over, and it will be a little stiff just because it's not used to the bend there. But that is all right. And you can kind of work it into place where you want it. And that is that. You do that with the other side as well, and then your book will be completed. And that is everything you need to do and everything you need to know in order to recover an old book and give it away as a gift. So here's my book, and I think it looks lovely. Looks good. Ready to wrap on up. So thanks for watching. Please leave me any comments if you'd like to know more about the process, or if you have any questions, or just to say that you were delighted with the tutorial would be really nice. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I hope that your book turns out wonderfully. Even if you'd like to send me in a picture, I would totally enjoy that, and I'd probably repost it on the blog just to show off your lovely craftsmanship. So if you'd like to do that, please email me at blushandbeau@gmail.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.